Mark here again. These are some of the parts that we used on this front end, this brake job. And a lot of these parts, like this brake clip that serves the parking brake cable, and these other ones, this is the one that goes to the front brake hose line. I'll show you that. And this one here, I wanted to show you these. These are from Inline Tube, and those are the part numbers. They've got this handy package of parts here for those fittings, and that takes care of most all of your needs if you're going to replace all these brake lines. But there's not quite as many as you need especially if you're going to do a power booster. You'll need a few other pieces, but that's a good set. And this is a part number for a 3-piece set. This item is like a copper washer that can go in these hydraulic line fittings. If you're having difficulty with an older fitting, you can't replace the line, or it's just a big problem. You've maybe taken it apart and now it doesn't seal up right. You can put that little copper washer in there, and that's the part number for that. But once again, that's not from Inline Tube. That's from another outfit, a Parker Hannafin dealer that makes up hoses. So this is also another fitting. This is the standard copper washer that you're going to see in a lot of the connections between the brake line and the caliper. They put this on either side of the brake line, but I don't necessarily recommend replacing these if you have this other style. Now you can see that this has got ridges on it, and these have worked really well for me, actually better than these very smooth copper washers. My experience has been that if you clean these up, they can be reused, and they actually seem to seal a little bit better than the really smooth flat ones. You don't have to crank them down as much. So let me show you where these two pieces go. This is where the brake line goes through and meets the hydraulic flexible meets the nickel copper. So this is the piece that is that one clip goes in there, and if you want to replace those, then that's the ticket. So the other piece is, where is it? Come on. Oh, actually it's right here. That is the other clip. So these get destroyed pretty easily when you pull them apart, pull these out if you're going to replace this brake line. So those clips are only about $1.50, $1.25, something like that. Pretty cheap, and well worth it to replace those. So that's the front end. You know, if I had my way, if I knew a good sheet metal guy, I would have some shields made for this that would scoop some more air into these and keep them a little bit cooler. I've never really had a problem with these disc brakes. They're just vastly superior in general to any kind of drum brakes. So that's what is generally the recommendation, is disc brakes are much better than drum brakes. So with that power booster, I'm hoping Mike will be very satisfied. That's a little surprise for him. Let's see if we can capture that on camera. All right, let's see how that turns out when he takes that first test drive. Thanks for watching.